Yes. You know, this idea of persecuting innocent American citizens, yeah, where you're in the family, right? And as long as you pay, you can get what you want. And what you want is anger. You want to anger as many people as possible because it makes you feel like you're superior, yes, to the individuals. Now, let's say I'm aware of what time it is, because that is something that I'm good at. I'm used to talking to people and not looking at my watch or clock. Yes. I have a very good understanding of the importance of time. Now, a lot of people, they have this issue with not realizing what the time is. It's time for you to face the judgment of your want of angering people. Yeah. Now, this refusal to acknowledge the limitations of your jurisdiction. I just put a couple screen prints on my drive. I'm not going to really talk about them this morning. Yes. But we have what's known as the councils. We have the PTAs and the PTOs. Yes. They're a form of council. Yes. We have those elected to the city councils. Yes. I'd like to know who they are in every city of the United States. Yes. Then we have county commissioners. Yes. I'd like to know who they are in every county of the United States. Now, for all the city councils, yes, and all the county commissioners, right, that thought, well, I'm not liable for knowing the precise limitation of my jurisdiction when elected to office. Yes, it is important as an elected oath of office to understand your jurisdiction. Oh, now let's say I informed you, the city council, yes, that your oath of office is being violated because the sheriff's department refuses to enforce the rights of American citizens. Yes, they will not arrest for any known crimes because in their minds they have jurisdiction over the whole county. But you, as city council members, and you, as county commissioners, are personally liable for the decision making right now. Now, I'm going to need to know in every city and every county of the United States, those that got elected to office that said, well, we will support and defend the Constitution. And if we have any knowledge of these Bill of Rights, yes, being violated, we will obligate the sheriff's department. Now, I've emailed every sheriff in the state of Washington. Yes, I've emailed every judge in the court directory over the last few years. I've emailed Supreme Courts. Yes, I've emailed every state of the United States. Yes, they all have a pretty darn good idea of who I am. But it looks to me that the mayors, yes, had established a different council government than those elected. Oh, now, I had heard in certain churches that they were concerned, yes, about somebody taking over the United States, some sort of civil war. Yes, yes, yes. They'd set up a different security council, yes, that was in the family, yeah, that would be making all the decisions for the citizens. Yeah. Now, Mike, being that good Christian pastor, yes, of the little country church, yes, decided, yes, that he was going to run shit in this county. Yes, because once you're president of Rotary, yes, you're the president of the actual county. Now, these alternative forms of government, yes, or you get elected to be a president of Rotary, yes, or the Seroptimists, yes, or the Red Hat Society, yes, any of these different groups of individuals that say, well, I'm in control, and since I'm the president, we're going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to get these different organizations, yes, associations, yes, and then the actual employees of the government, yes, and then I'm going to get their oaths, yes, and I'm going to sue them and have them put in prison. Oh! Because this idea, yes, 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 that the democracy of the United States is not enforceable, I disagree with the idea. Pooch. I disagree with any pastor having any security clearance when they're there to just pastor a church. Yes. I disagree with the whole idea of an alternative form of government that is not elected by the people. Poop! I disagree with any state legislature right now that thinks that they are not personally liable for being elected to office. Now, give me the city councils, the mayors of every city, yes, the county commissioners, yes, that seem to have thought that just because you're the sheriff, that you have total autonomy in decision making. Now, Rotary's getting sued for violating their freedom of speech. Yes, the freedom of the press. Because you cannot commit the crime of maternity fraud without losing your right to publicize any Rotarian. Now, Rotary, I said I was going to destroy you. And you refuse to obligate the police department to enforce the actual laws of the United States. Now, I think, okay, there should be some influence, yes, that when you have knowledge of child abduction, kidnapping, fraud, conspiracy, and forgery, yes, that those would understand that if you cannot publicize anything involving an organization, it will directly affect the understanding of those that want to be members or those that are already members. Now, I know you said that Mike was the decision maker, Pooch, and I've given him everything that he wanted. Every time he wanted me to get angry right now, I gave him my anger. Now, I'm going to want to sign those lawsuits today. Yes, I'm going to want a phone call from my sons. I want them out of that school. And this alternative form of government, yeah, I'm going to sue each city council and all county commissioners that allowed for this to happen. Oh, you're going to have to understand the precise limits of the jurisdiction of the oath of office that you're elected to. Now, I want my sons today. Do you understand?